Hi Cancer, welcome to your November 2022 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. Whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign, a Cancerian, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your November of 2022, can you believe it? All right, so for your actions and interactions with the world at large, you've got the Two of Wands. Beautiful. So a lot of your focus at this moment in time is driving your ideas forward. This is a time where you really are getting to it. This is a powerful moment for you. I kind of get the feeling that this month you really are charging ahead with something. It's almost like not other people be damned, but it's like, I'm not going to let somebody else's ideas or, you know, lack of pushing or whatever it might be. It's like you're going somewhere, but on your own steam. You're not letting anything or anyone hold you back. This also suggests this month that you're going to be rubbing shoulders potentially with some quite, you know, affluent people, or you're going to find whatever actions you're taking this month, they set you apart in some way, shape or form. They're really allowing you or taking you further out into the world than you had realized. Maybe you'd realize that you even wanted in some regard. So I actually really like this for you guys. I think it could be quite potent. The other thing as well, because it says you've got a Wands card in the actions and interactions with the world at large, and you've got the Two of Wands, which is a card that basically represents dominion. So this is like your actions are powerful this month. Remember as well, right out of the gate, you've got this powerful lunar eclipse. Remember, all eclipses, because they revolve around the sun and the moon, are always a big deal for you, bigger than most. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Six of Pentacles. If you're looking for funding, if you're looking for money, finances and resources, if you're looking to hit up some wealthy people to share or redistribute that wealth, this month you could charm the birds from the trees. If there's money that you need, if there's finances that you need, if there are resources, input or any kind of financial blessings that you require, this is a great month to ask for them. You are very much able to appeal to people's better natures this month, and you're able to get whatever it is that you need, especially from people that are considered wealthy. I love this for you, and it actually puts you in a really good space when it comes to work. Especially, this could be a really powerful time for you, where you're getting a solid, I want to say like where you're getting a solid understanding of what is required from you in order to make more money. But I don't feel like it's just that. I feel like there's a newfound confidence here somewhere, and it's like you're kind of saying, or you're channeling this into making more money, making more finances or resources. For your heart and hearth sector, you've got the Five of Wands. Lots of banter this month, right? Lots of banter, lots of laughter, a little bit of competition. For those of you that are single and looking, the object of your desire could have, you know, there might not be just you in the run-in for the race. There might be others that you kind of have to elbow out of the way. And it's not about fighting for your man or your woman or whatever. It's just kind of taking note of, wow, okay, this person is desirable, and not just to me. This could also work the other way round as well. I am going to say for a select few of you, this could be, and this is something that keeps coming up for Cancerians. I don't know why, but it does seem to keep coming up. The chances are you're going to find yourself connected to somebody that is from a different economic background to you. This could be that this person's super wealthy and you're like, you know what, I really don't. And if you're a true Cancer, yes, you care about security and nice things and all the rest of it, but not like some other signs. Like with Cancer, it's like, are you emotionally available? Can you provide a stable home, whether that's at my home or your home or a home we buy together? If all of the above is yes, we can do this. If not, keep it moving, right? But it's almost like you're kind of looking at this and you're like, okay, so you're wealthy. I really don't care. That's not what I'm interested in. You as a person, whether you are or are not emotionally available and present, these are the things that you're looking at. I gotta be honest, if you are meeting someone, it just starts as fun, but it will quickly develop beyond that. And I gotta say, it kind of feels like this person is maybe used to people doing the whole, you know, because they've got the status or because they look good or whatever it might be. And maybe that's where the competition comes from. And you're just kind of like, meh, you know, yeah, great. You know what I mean? Like, you're not bothered, and maybe that makes you more alluring. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this could be, I gotta say it, I'm sorry, but it could be a challenge with you and your partner on what you're spending money on. So it's like, you could be like, you might need to find a way to agree to disagree on something this month when it comes to resources. But outside of that, I think there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of laughter, there's a lot of banter. And I think there's a lot of that, like, you know, in the early days, you can really tease your partner. And you kind of go through that stage where you're like, is this serious? Is that too far? Like, there's some of that coming back this month, which I really like. For a lot of you, could be going out dancing, you could be going out spending time with friends, maybe you're having people over, very possible. We're heading into holiday season, so, you know, all of that. Now, for your money and materials, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. The money is good this month. The money is good. The connections to the money is good. The finances are good on your side and your partners if you have one. If you're single, you got it together. Your partner, like, you don't need a partner, right? The money is happening on its own, but your resources are definitely getting a boost. And I think a lot of you this month are going to be pleasantly surprised that things that you've already set into motion are now starting to pay out. Excellent, Smithers. We love it when a plan comes together. The other thing with that 10 of Pentacles as well, especially because you've got the 6 of Pentacles here in the communications, I wonder, right, it's all fire and earth and fire, bring my desire. One of the things that I kind of get, I kind of get the feeling that this is almost like, maybe it's a bonus situation, maybe it's money that you're owed that's returning to you. So you got the Lovers card with the 2 of Wands. If you're single, you're meeting somebody who is probably quite wealthy or affluent. You're being taken to places that maybe you wouldn't normally frequent, and, you know, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you meet somebody who's, you know, not of the same amount of means as you, and you're just like, it doesn't bother me. I don't see that. What I see is you. There's a real connection here happening, and I think for some of you, it might hit you square between the eyes. You might just not see it coming. For your second week of the month, you've got the Wheel of Fortune with the 6 of Pentacles. You're able to appeal to people's better natures this month. I mean, the 6 of Pentacles coupled with the Wheel of Fortune, that's a debt being forgiven, right? This is someone saying, oh yeah, you know, that money that you owe us, we don't want it back. Or actually, we're getting rid of all of our furniture. There's nothing wrong with it. We just have to get rid of it because the place that we're moving to, we won't be able to get it through the door. Do you want it? There's some big blessing that's coming this month through, potentially through your work. And if that is the case, this is likely to be some sort of travel or trip or journey that comes up. It could be for a select few of you that you're winning a trip, you know, which could be just as awesome. But yeah, there's a nice, big, healthy blessing that's coming in of either a financial or a material gain or growth. And I'm absolutely here for it. As we come into the third week of the month, you've got your card, the High Priestess, underneath the 5 of Wands. I love this, right? So if you're partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, if your partner's being a bit cagey this month, they're not hiding an affair, it's not some nefarious secret. What they are hiding is a surprise that they have for you. And I have a feeling I know what this is, so I'm keeping stum. I'm gonna allow the universe to deliver this surprise to you. But I gotta tell you, if your partner's been really weird or squirrely about their phone or you know, their statements and stuff, please don't dig, don't look, just allow yourself on this one occasion to be surprised, because I think you're going to be really pleasantly surprised, okay? For those of you that are single, if you start dating such a wealthy / affluent kind of person, or a person who's not, it does suggest that you're keeping this under wraps. So it's like you might let the other people that are pursuing you or pursuing them still kind of believe that this person's on the market. And I kind of feel this is because you guys are allowing yourself the time and space to really see if you actually mesh before you make it all public. Hey, nice. And then for your 4th week of the month, you've got the Strength card with the 10 of Pentacles. For those of you that are working, in your professional life, this is some big sort of moment where you say, I'm going after this. This is what I want. This is what I want to do. And you're doing this, and it's like the results on a material level are almost immediate. Especially if you're going for loans, grants, bursaries, if you're asking for money. For some of you, maybe you're saying, you know what, I've been paying this thing off forever. I want a better interest rate. If you're doing that where you're remortgaging or whatever. Yes, I know the world out there is crazy for interest rates and stuff, but this month you've got the luck with you. You got the power. And if this is about a home, if it's about money, if it's about a mortgage, especially where you're paying something off. For some of you, it might be forgiven. For some of you, you might be getting a material gift. For others, this could literally be where you're renegotiating and saying, unless you give me a better interest rate, I'm going elsewhere. You have the power this month, use it. That full moon lunar eclipse for you is happening in your 7th house. Ignore everything that I just said. For you, this full moon lunar eclipse is taking place in your 11th house. I apologize, of higher goals, wishes, hopes, aspirations, and dreams. It's also the gains that you get from your career or your business or your social status, right? So that could be really, really interesting. For this, you have, those shouldn't be there. That one should. All right, so for this you have the gate 43 and ahead. This full moon lunar eclipse for you, I love this, right? So ahead, because the 11th house is a future orientated house. It's about your higher goals, wishes, aspirations, and dreams. You've got the gate 43 and ahead, and the message behind this card is basically you see something before it's trendy, before it blows up, before it goes viral, before it takes off, before it's the next big thing, and you spot that opportunity. You've got a full moon putting a cosmic spotlight, highlighting it in that 11th house, which is also friends, acquaintances, social media. So there's something about this that's putting a spotlight on that part of your chart, and you're seeing something or the potential in something before it becomes massive. Even if that means having to take more time, even if if you believe in something, you think, you know what, yeah, all right, I'm disappointed it's not happening at this moment in time or whatever it might be, but actually I see the moment in this, right? And that will probably be from the fact that it is an eclipse. Technically, eclipses are malefic influences, so it's like you lose the light. So, but whatever you're spotting, whatever you're seeing, you know you're onto a winner. Then the new moon in the sign of Sagittarius for you is in the 6th house of your day-to-day routines, health habits, and your body. The 6th house is a maintenance house. It's how you maintain all of the things that you have, specifically like your body, how you maintain your car. Well, you keep it clean, you service it, you give it oil. It's the same thing with your body. It's the same thing with your home. 6th house energy. This is probably going to get a lot of you. It will prompt a lot of you to say, okay, I'm ready to change this about my routine so that I can have better results with ... For this, you have the gate 47 and mindset. And so you really are getting a reboot here. And for a lot of you, this might be a big realization of where you've actually been getting in your own way and where maybe you've been limiting yourself when it comes to your mindset and how that is impacting your day-to-day routines. There's a switch over somewhere here that I think could be very good for you. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.